Okay, for example number 11, we have the snake game where this purple smiley face snake head, and we're going around and we're eating the blue little circle food. Okay, we got four food, we got a fifth food, we got a sixth food, and if we grab that seventh food, yes, then it will say you win. Excellent. Very good. That's a winning example. But if you're going around as the purple snake and you happen to, let's say, bump into any of the walls, any of the borders of the program, you lose. Okay, so that's what we'll be building in example number 11. Okay, so we'll get started. Okay, here we are at scratch.mit.edu, website that we've been using, and there's a nice background to start with. And we're just going to put Snake Game at the top. This is example number 11 with Scratch Mikey, that's me. Okay, and it's a hard example. If it's too hard, you can always go back to an easier one. Okay, we're setting up with four painted sprites, and the first one will be Snake. Then we will have food. Then we will have the you win message, and then we will have the you lose message. Okay, so we'll get started with the drawings. We'll do all four drawings, and then we'll do all four chunks of code. For the snake head, I'm just thinking a nice purple circle. Grab the eraser, get it smaller to size 20, draw two little eyes, and drag the mouse to make a little mouth. There we go. Okay, that's the head. And now what we're going to do is duplicate the head. That will be called start 0. And switch to convert to bitmap at the bottom. And then we're going to make blue little circles. One, then duplicate and grab another blue circle, boop, and then duplicate and another blue circle, and we're going to do this all 7 times. So we'll have the starting costume with no blue circle, and then each one from 2 to 8. 2 to 8 costumes will have 1 to 7 blue circles. Okay, the snake costume is done. Now we'll go over to the food. Again, just use a circle, plomp down a circle. There we go. And erase a little dot. There you go. Food costume's done. Now over to the you win message. Just a nice square. Choose any color you want and draw a rectangle. And with the T, a different color. And we'll write the words you win. Click the corner to make it bigger. And the you win costume is done. Drag it to the bottom. And the you lose again. Square. Draw a rectangle shape. Click the T. Choose a lighter color. Click anywhere, write the message, click out, click the corner, and you lose. And we put you lose up and you win down. You lose, the costume's done. Click the direction, no turning. Direction, no turning on the you win and you lose messages. Okay, now for the code, we'll start with the snake. Okay, for the snake's code, when space key is pressed, we're going to go to X is 0 and Y is 0. That's smack in the middle. And we're going to point in the direction 180, which is down. So we'll start in the middle, going down. And with the forever block, we're going to always be moving 8 steps with a little wait time. So the snake will always be moving. Okay, shrink it for more space. And we're going to have 4 if-then blocks. 4 if-then blocks. Using the sensing, we're going to toss in a key pressed. And this will control the direction. The snake will always be moving. And now it can move in the 4 directions. Up arrow, down arrow, left arrow, and right arrow. Excellent. Okay, and now we will point in those directions. So put in the point direction block 4 times, but it won't be 90, it'll be different numbers. Okay, so we will point up, we will point down, just move the white circle, we will point to the left, and we will point to the right. Oh, that's ready. Okay, and now in the second column, when space key is pressed, that starts the program, we will set, remember we have to make a variable to set it to 0. So we'll set the score to 0. Score will be one of our variables. Excellent. And drag that to the bottom, and we will switch to costume start 0. So you start just with the head. Then we will grab our forever block, and we'll have 3 if-then blocks. If-then. Okay. The first if-then, we will use a equals 700, and we will throw in our score variable. So if the score is 700, and that will broadcast the message, a new message, which will be called you win. Okay, for the second if then, we can say if the snake head is touching the edge, it's going to broadcast the message you lose because the snake head cannot touch the edge. And if we're going to use another sensing. If you're touching the food, then we will change our score by 100 points every time you eat the food. And then you switch to next costume as the snake adds a little blue circle to his back. And then there's a small wait time. The snake code is done. Switch over to the food. Okay, the code for the food is, like always, when space key is pressed to start our program, we're going to go 100, 0. The food will always start there, and then forever, if we're going to have a sensing block that if the food is touching the snake head, we're going to use the dropper, and we're going to click on the head to get that exact purple color we need. Got to use the dropper. So if the food is eaten by the snake, the food will hide and shrink it a bit. The food will hide. It will go to a random X and Y location. We'll do minus 120 to 120 for X and minus 120 to 120 for Y. And then we'll have a little wait time as the food will be at a new position. Wait 3 seconds and then show again. The food code is done. We're moving fast. Okay, the you win message. When space key is pressed, we're going to hide the you win message. When you start the program, it's hidden. But when you receive the you win message, when you win, when you get 700 points, you show the message, and then you forever move the message 10 steps. And if it hits the edge, it bounces. The you win code's done. You lose code is similar. When space key is pressed, we're going to start by hiding the you lose code, and then we're going to, when I receive you lose, we're going to show the code. We are going to have a forever block where we move 10 steps and if on edge, bounce. And get this, we're done. Let's play the game in full screen. We are done. Okay, so we're moving around with the purple snake eating the blue things. When you eat the second one, it adds to your tail. Okay, and the snake is coming around. We ate 3 blocks. We ate 4 blocks. We're eating the 5th one. We are eating the 6th one. And grab that 7th one for the you win. 700 points. Excellent. You win. The message at the bottom. Excellent. But, as we'll see, if I was going around as a purple snake and I was eating things and I ate the second one, but then I was headed to the wall. Once I hit the wall, you lose. Oh, unfortunately, don't hit that wall, Mr. Snake.